Alice Schlesinger from Great Britain and Elisabeth Teotido from Greece on mat number 1 in category under 63 kilograms. Alice Schlesinger, 24 years old competitor. Sorry, 26. Oh, that was nice. That was nice. A beautiful pump from Schlesinger. Sorry for Teotido from Greece, but it was a fast match. You just can see something between Uchimata and Haregoshi, not so clean, but very, very nice and very beautiful performance.
To see the contest between Nina Milosevic of Slovenia and Alice Schlesinger of Great Britain.
Yes, yes.
It'll be Milosevic in the white judogi and Schlesinger in blue. This, in actual fact, is a stiff test for both fighters. Schlesinger, because she's coming back from being off the mat for quite some time, and Milosevic, because she faces a really tough, experienced competitor in Alice Schlesinger, despite the fact that Schlesinger has been out for quite some time. Pushing a little with the right hip there, Milosevic, without really attempting to move the feet and come up with a big attack. Just a little bit of a nudge and see what it's like. You know, is there a wall there that you come up against? Nice grip here from Schlesinger now.
Good Uchimata.
Oh, and a nice turn.
It's a nice flexible turn.
Generous with the Wazari there.
Yeah.
Really generous with the Wazari.
Yeah.
For me, she slips off the Uchimata. That's the end of that technique, and she's already down and kind of rolls onto her back. But anyway, Milosevic down by...
But even like this, she just realized it very fast. She changed the direction and showed that she has some control.
See, on the replay, you're going to see that. At first look, I didn't fancy it that much, but that's a good description of exactly what happened, and for that, you get a score. So Schlesinger a little bit more comfortable now. Got a Wazari to her name. See, this is the right place for Schlesinger to come and test her mettle. This is the right level. You know, you haven't got anybody from the top 20 here.
Yeah.
Nobody from the top 20.
Excellent chance for her.
So, and if she gets past this one, well, then she'll face the first of the really difficult competitors in Maëlle de Cintio of France, who's ranked 32. So even then, you're still on fairly good ground. Theoretically,
yep.
In theory, you're on good ground. Again, she's coped with that well. Milosevic finding it difficult with the gripping and positional skills of Schlesinger.
Okay.
Schlesinger picks up a penalty there for passivity, but that's because she's taking a breath after having put Wazari on the board. Decides to turn left-sided again, sees that coming. That was neat. And that's another thing. You lose that sharpness When you've been off the mat for a long time, your ability to defend against someone who's, got the, competition tempo up is less. But she managed to feel that attack from Milosevic coming and block it fairly easy. Goes back to the left Uchimata, but it's just a little stab. And then has another dig, despite the fact that she's only got one arm on. Minute 20 odd left to go. So with a minute, just over a minute left to go, you should see Milosevic open up as much as possible. It's do or die here, And lose here, you go out. So you've got to go for it. Slightly better effort. Again, Schlesinger feeling that coming, moving off to her right to avoid that, and ending up leaving Milosevic just lost, low down on her knees.
Yep.
Without really a strong attack. Blocks that one as well. Forty-odd seconds left to go.
Nice.
Managed to get in there, didn't have the finish. Just taking a breath now, a little bit longer to get to her feet, but there's only half a minute left, and there's that competition fitness that you need. Yeah, just draining now, you can see that. Tired now. 20 odd seconds left to go. Needs a little bit of movement left or right. Doesn't want to walk back to Milosevic, who's still pretty strong, despite the fact that he's been going away for 3.5 minutes, or going at it for 3.5 minutes, and now even Milosevic beginning to feel the pace here. Tired looking drop there from Schlesinger, but you'd expect that with only 5 seconds left to go. Just letting the head drop a little here, but she's done all the hard work, put the score on the board early on, and managed to look the more positive of the two, or the more likely to come up with a throw. Milosevic was doing plenty of attacking, but never really threatened her. Let's go to mat number 2.
Yeah.
Mat number 2, we've got the number 1 seed, Ludovic Chaman.
Watch the fight between Maëlle de Cintillon and Alice Schlesinger from Great Britain on mat number 1 in category under 63.
So this is it then.
The Bulgarian competitor moved out to change the trouser.
Ah, okay. 1. Mat number 1. It's the quarter-final in the under 63 kilo category between Maëlle de Cintillon of France. She faces Alice Schlesinger of Israel. Sorry, of Great Britain. I knew that was going to happen. That was bound to happen, wasn't it? You got too comfortable. Yeah. But I'm sure that everyone at home who knows the situation and watches will allow me that that particular mistake. My apologies. I'll only let it happen once. Ochigari left-sided, just stepped off there. Wants to have that right hand on and open up the opportunity for the Uchimata. There you go. As soon as that right hand gets on, you've got a good chance. Nice big left Uchimata. We're taking a look at the other quarterfinal as well. Valentine and Lapiev. No score in that contest, 2:20 odd left to go. Chintio's got her own Uchimata. Hers is right-sided. Schlesinger. It's got the left Uchimata. That was better. It's fighting off the grips there. Nice move to Schlesinger's left to avoid the attack from De Cintio. Backed up into a corner, De Cintio. She doesn't want to be there for too long. Ooh! If only she'd been able to come up with some kind of footwork along there, along with that.
Yeah.
It's one or the other. It's either a score or she's going to get called for stepping out the area. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, well, it had to be. French coach was unhappy with it, but the minute she got backed up into that corner, there's only one place for her to go. Either she put in an attack, which she didn't. Oh, left-sided effort there. A little over 2 minutes left to go. De Cintio unhappy after she went down, feeling that left knee. Ay-ya. A little over 2 minutes left to go here. Backed up into that left corner again and straight into the Ouchigari. It's the leg.
Yes.
Yeah.
Didn't. Can we move on mat number? Can we move on mat number 2 to follow the end of the fight between? Yes. So, an interesting final match we will have in this category. In category under 63 kilograms between Megumi Tsugane and Alice Schlesinger from Great Britain. That will be interesting. Yes, here they repeat the leg grab of Surakatova. Now this will be nice fight. It's the other judoka of the day, which we choose it. Let's see. Megumi Tsugane from Japan and Alice Schlesinger from Great Britain. first Judo goes for Tsugane from the brain. Three minutes, 20 seconds to go. You come just in time.
Yeah, I was looking at Tsugane's record, and when I saw that she won the Tokyo Grand Slam, I thought, wow, you know, what a thing. It was in 2012.
2012, 3 years
Not
ago.
even last year,
Yeah.
you know. So Tsugane's been around for a little while. May very well have gone off the boil, as we call it. You know, she's not bubbling up like she was before. She's been doing a bit more competitively than Schlesinger has. Gets caught there. It's not the first time we've seen her caught today.
A good Wadzahi.
Okay, so again, the same as before, plenty of time left on the clock, time enough for Schlesinger to come back, having been caught once already.
And again.
Okay. That doesn't quite get close enough to the opponent. Oh, there you go again. She manages to get her onto her front there. You see, this is a very similar pattern to last time. Do you remember? She came up with another attack, almost caught her opponent, and then came back into it.
Oh, strong grip.
Yeah, that was another good effort. I was just about to talk about the footwork there, which is just, you know, that quickness, that lightness on your feet, and it must feel at the moment to Schlesinger as though her feet are made of lead, because her head is telling her one thing, you know, and the body just won't do it, because there's a like a memory.
Yes, it's a muscle memory.
Yeah, right.
It's
that
the muscle
memory just isn't there at the moment. You know, there's the speed of your reaction to your opponent's positioning and everything.
You need years to practice this.
And then if you're out for like 2 years, and it's not going to come like that. And the ability to get off attacks and feel them coming. First time that we've seen the Sode as well from Schlesinger. She's been relying on the Uchimatera attacks there, but you know that things will begin to flow for her as she gets used to being in the middle. It's like a boxer. The boxer isn't in the ring. They call it ring rusty. Haven't been in the ring for a while, you know. So the speed with which you
eyes
sense
see
things,
it, but the feet move
exactly.
a little bit later.
Yeah. And these pickups, see, for me, this is what's also been missing. When the hips go in there, when Tsugane gets her hips in, the ability to react quickly, and those big pickups for which Schlesinger was known previously, I think it's going to happen. See, they just didn't drop the hips there, you know? Just a little bit of dropping of the hips. Because that allowed, because Tsugane had her feet still on the tatami, it allowed her to change the weight, change the direction that she, in which her weight was going to be pushed. When your feet are in the air, you've got nothing. There's no traction. And a nice long chat with Evelina Ilieva. So we shall be reporting that interview in full when we call out the player of the day. Nothing now is going to sway me from Ilyeva. It was really a question of her winning that final. If she won the final, then that was it for me, and she did that in some style as well.
Yes.
You beat the Japanese in Newaza. Sorry.
Exactly.
I think you're player of the day. You know? I don't think anybody can argue with that. Sami Chuchi
Neither me.
came close.
Yes, he was close, but
And Sam van der Westender as well. They had a look in. Schlesinger would have had to have buried Sugane in order for her to take it, but she was up there as well because of the size of the mountain that she had to climb. You know. But it's been a good day.
Yeah.
You know.
long.
There's absolutely no trying to hoodwink anybody at home and say, oh, this was a 5-star tournament or anything. We know. We know what level you're going to get at a European Open. We know from the list of players and how highly they are ranked and how many you get from the top 10 in every weight category. We know. But what we're looking at here is good quality judo.
Yes.
This has been good quality judo.
We saw it.
We've had some fine performances, and above all, even where we've had, number 23 versus number 56, it's been interesting. So we hope that you've enjoyed that at home. We've brought you good quality judo. Here comes Schlesinger again, and Sugane under a bit of pressure there, just got buried.
She must be careful now.
A little bit more pressure here from Schlesinger in the last minute, could do it. We'll get up here. 40-odd seconds. Just go for it, yeah. Kate Howie's saying the right thing. Just rush her.
No.
I mean, it would be a real shame. She misses with that attack rather than a false.
She just missed it.
This is a good call. No, she missed there. She missed.
It wasn't false.
Yeah. Oh, no. Whatever you do, stay on your feet to try and keep that pressure on Sugane. If she is going to make a mistake, let her make it. That's okay. No, that's okay.
Yes, she's up. She's not down.
One more big effort then from Schlesinger. See, look at that elbow there, just pushing out.
Okay.
There isn't anything left, that's the thing. Tank is empty here. Schlesinger gave everything.
That was.
Good effort. Good comeback.
Yes. A very nice comeback.
Yeah. Silver medal, losing out to the Tokyo Grand Slam winner from a couple of years ago in the final. That is a good effort. Sugane was hanging on by the skin of her teeth there.
Losing on the final.
Yeah.
Means she made it to the final.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which is great.